Hello, and thank you for taking the time to inquire about Associate Assistant Head positions at Lea Manor High School. My name is Gwyneth Gibson and I'm the Head Teacher of Lea Manor. Here at Lea Manor High School, we have revolutionised the way in which we recruit in response to the pandemic. Because we know normally you would go and visit a school, get a feel for it, get a sense for it, get a feel for the people, but we don't have that luxury anymore. And so these videos, we hope, will give you a sense and a flavour of the school that hopefully you may want to apply for and eventually come and work at. It's really important to us as a growing school and a growing community that we have the right leaders in place. Leadership is key at Lea Manor, and having a belief and a shared understanding and passion for the mission and values of the school is fundamental to the continued growth and success of Lea Manor High School. We are currently looking for 2 associate assistant heads, one that will focus specifically on culture and character of teaching and learning, and one that will focus on the STEM subjects. I would suggest that it's really interesting that when you're looking to work somewhere. I'm originally from South London. I've come out of London and I work in Luton. I love it as a town. I love the way that there's a real community sense here. I had the privilege of being a commissioner on the Luton Inclusive Growth Project, which was about looking at how investment in this town would really change this town and match the aspirations of its people. Fortunately, a lot of people do move out of Luton, but the aspiration is high, and actually this town is one of those towns that's on the cusp of significant growth. Luton have a drive to end poverty in 2040, so there's a lot of research that you can do. They have a huge airport industry which will pick up again. And so the STEM for us, the STEM subjects are really important, because that is what's going to keep our pupils abreast of technology and make them significant competitors in the fields that are going to keep growing within this town. Quality of education is a real key area for us, and culture and character is everything. We all know that you create a culture around behaviours and expectations. So Lea Manor, and as you can see when you look around the pupils moving around the building, there's a clear culture and expectation how you move, how you're prepared for your lesson, the equipment that you're expected to have, but also for our teachers there's a clear culture and character about what we believe to be excellent pedagogical practice. And so we're teaching our pupils how to be scholars, so that if they want their lifelong learning journey takes them to university, they know that process of, one, we're ready to learn. We have a clear objective. What am I learning and why am I learning what I'm learning? What have I done for extended study so that I'm prepared for the learning that's taking place? And how do I know through my sits, through my workbooks, what I'm learning is allowing me to make progress? At Lea Manor High School, our CPD is amazing. We are really focused on creating powerful and effective leaders. You can see many of the events that we've been part of in the school, where we talk a lot about leadership, we talk about equality in leadership and fairness in leadership. Joining the senior leadership team at Lea Manor High School as an associate assistant head should be your first stepping stone into senior leadership. It should be you looking to say, you know, I want to go further. I either wish to go as high as a career deputy, or I want to go into as headship. Whichever level you wish to go on, what you can be sure of at Lea Manor High School is that we are dedicated and committed to training quality and powerful professionals who will go on to make changes for all the pupils that they meet. This opportunity to join the senior leadership team at Lea Manor High School does not happen very often. I feel very privileged to lead such a diverse leadership team, not just in our backgrounds in terms of where we come from, but also in terms of our expertise within the educational field. We cover quite a wide breadth, from inspection to working in turnaround schools, working in failing schools, working in outstanding schools. And also we come from Hertfordshire, London, I'm South Londoner. like I said before, we come from different places, but importantly what we also do is we come from Luton. We represent, as a leadership team, we represent the community that we serve, and we bring a wealth of experience. Most important thing is that I feel as a head teacher that I train my staff to be the best leaders that they can be, and that's really important. I wouldn't want any leader leaving my school and not going to the next level, either within my school or somewhere else. That's really, really important. I do think it's a happy place to work. We have a lot of fun at Lea Manor High School. It's not an easy environment, but it is a joyous one. I think it's really important to recognise that when you're looking at the Ofsted report of 2018, that I had been here for 3 weeks when that was done, and we are a completely different leadership team from that. So your starting point for Lea Manor High School should never be that Ofsted report. Your starting point should be what you see in the school, what you hear, what you get from talking to people. We're a very open and transparent school. We have organised a day for you to come and have a visit and to have an opportunity to talk to different members of the school to really get your answers. It's really important that you pursue this application from an informed point of view. You have to really want to work here, really believe in the mission and values of the school, because that's what drives us, that's what we hold ourselves to account for. We lead without fear or favour. That's absolutely essential, and we are committed to justice for the child. Should you wish to pursue your application with Lea Manor, I look forward to meeting you on the open day. Please make sure that you see the date below, and any other questions you've got, you'll get it then. You really will get a sense of what the school is about. It's important that you attend that, because whatever decision you make about your leadership, it needs to be an informed one. You should never make a leadership decision based on just wanting the position. It means to be about believing and valuing the school that you're going to work. So thank you for taking the time to listen.